Caloroga Shark Media.
A seal walks into a bar. No, it's not a joke. It's Johnny Mac with 5 good news stories. A bar in New Zealand shared their security footage from their camera. A baby fur seal walked into the Spring Fern the Meadows, a craft beer place. Bella, the owner, said everybody was pretty shocked. A lot of people thought it was a dog at first because we're a dog-friendly establishment, of course. It was a mix of shock, excitement, and everything all at once. The seal hung out in the bar for about 25 minutes. They eventually lured the seal into a dog crate using salmon from the bar's pizza special. Apparently you can get pizza with salmon on it in New Zealand. The seal was picked up by the conservation rangers and released on Rabbit Island, an island considered safe for seals due to the absence of dogs. Speaking of dogs, a dog earned the Guinness World Record when his tongue was measured at 7.83 inches long. Ozzy is a French Mastiff and Bull Mastiff mix belonging to Angela and family. Interesting phrasing on the record here. Longest tongue on a living dog. At 7.83 inches, this blew away the record of Rocky the dog, whose tongue was 5.46 inches. Angela said he always had a tongue that sticks out of his mouth ever since he was born, but there's nothing medically wrong with him. We've had him looked at a couple times by a vet, and there's no dental issues or anything. It's just a long tongue. She says it's funny for his tongue to be the way it is. He doesn't really lick a lot. He doesn't give kisses. He gets in your face and kind of loves and rubs noses, but he doesn't really lick a lot of stuff. Switzerland hopes to have yodeling recognized by the United Nations. Switzerland currently counts 12,000 yodelers lifting their way through the style's distinctive topsy-turvy up-and-down melodies across 780 yodeling clubs. Marcus says this is important for the future. The singing is part of our culture, of Switzerland's identity. It's a means of communication between one mountain and another. Yvonne is part of the choir and says it requires time and practice. Yodeling will be examined for inclusion on UNESCO's Intangible Cultural Heritage List. We'll let you know what happens. Some palm trees in Rio de Janeiro flowered for the first and only time in their lives, decades after being planted in the 60s. Towards the end of their life, which can span between 40 and 80 years, the palm tree sends up a central plume crowded with millions of small, creamy white blossoms that rise above the leaves. Originating from southern India and Sri Lanka, the palm can reach up to 98 feet tall and can produce around 25 million flowers when blossoming. Hopefully we get some new trees out of this. And congratulations to the new world cheese champion. Oh, we got a lot of German words in here that I'm going to butcher. All right, a Swiss Gruyère beat out more than 5,000 rivals from 46 countries. The 18-month Volder Voltigen Special won the title at the World Cheese Awards, which are held in the Swiss capital of Bern. Grand final Judge Perry said it was the kind of cheese that would make people get excited about cheese. It's a big old cheese. There's a lot going on. The texture's beautiful. It's flinty as you break it apart. There's crystalline in there, so it's so delicate. It's massive. It makes an impact. 5,244 cheeses were tasted by an international jury of 265 experts made up of cheesemakers, chefs, buyers, sellers, and journalists from more than 40 countries. One of the judges said, first of all, we're looking at the visual appearance of the cheese, how it looks like from the inside and the outside. The second step is the nose, so all the aromas the cheese is actually giving us. And then it comes down, of course, to the flavor. The French judge said cheese must be balanced in terms of taste, aroma, and flavor. Shouldn't be too aged or too young. Cheese is always a question of harmony. That's why good cheeses are often those with a long tradition. And those are your 5 good news stories for today. You have an awesome day.